Hello and welcome to this video, which we will cover campaigns and campaign triggers. So one of the first things that you will need to do with a campaign is just familiarize yourself with some of the options that you have within a campaign. So when you click on campaigns, you'll come to a number of campaign templates. You can create a custom campaign just by clicking on the custom field here. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to use a very simple campaign, which is just to send a newsletter, like so. Now, as you can see, it starts off very, very simply, where the campaign starts and then a newsletter is sent. Now, within this newsletter, to create the newsletter itself, when you come into the HTML settings, you'll be able to load a template from the available template library. Okay, so at the time of this recording, the template hasn't been set up, but it will be very, very soon. Alternatively, if it's something completely out of the blue, you can choose from the template set that exists within Agile. And so perhaps it's an exciting new launch. Let's choose that one. Okay, so what that will do is just give you areas that are already set up that you can click on and apply new text to, and you'll find that this will already be set up for mobile responsiveness. At the very least, if you're creating a new campaign template, it's a good idea to work from one of these. But as I say before, we haven't set up the default template yet, but it will be. So let's just assume that that is all set up and looking lovely. You would change the words, press save, and then the extent of this campaign is that when somebody is added to the campaign, it will automatically send. So this becomes interesting when we begin applying triggers. So as a standard email newsletter campaign, we might call it January promo. At this stage, we add somebody to it, it sends the newsletter, nothing much happens. So this is where you need to get a sense of what each of these icons does. So we'll just go through a couple. First of all, you can test to see if the campaign has been opened, and you might wait a day before running that test and just join it to that node. And then we have the options to have different pathways relative to whether or not it's been opened. So if it has been opened, we can then check for other bits of information. So we may want to find out if one of the links has been clicked. So because we've already waited, actually we'll wait just 1 hour after that. So we've waited 25 hours now. So down this pathway, we've checked to see if it's opened. Have they clicked one of the links? Yes or no. If we say yes, then we can add a tag. And it might be something like Jan promo opened. Okay, we add a tag, and then we have the options to potentially create a whole new campaign as to whether they opened it, clicked it, and then they were tagged. For the purpose of this demonstration, we won't do that. Let's instead come up here and go, no, okay, so it hasn't been opened. So let's wait another day. Come down here and then send them another email. hey, contact first name. Actually, you might write something like okay. So this is where you would set in okay, so we're going to assume that this page has been created, or more excitingly, perhaps a landing page has been created. Kind regards, and it will close off with the signature of the contact owner. I'll just make sure that that is true. There we go, like so. Mandatory field. Oh, okay, so the subject is obviously a mandatory field. Save like that. Okay, so this is basically just building out conditional sequences. Now we've waited a day, we sent an email. If it still hasn't been opened, then we might get a little bit more aggressive depending on the outcome that we want, and send them an SMS. Okay. Now, just as a matter of policy, I think it's a good idea to always open an SMS message with where the message is coming from. Okay. Okay, wouldn't want you to miss out. Okay. So with this, we do want to track the clicks, and this information, if they do click on that, will be applied against the contact record. Okay. So one of the great things about this CRM is that you can create loops that go down different arms. So here we go, did it open? Go yes. We apply that tag, and now we can have another activity occur. So that might be opened it, we add a tag. Let's check to see if they've clicked on a link. Let's just make it a maximum of 3 hours. They wait. Oh, actually, no, we're checking that it's been clicked over here. Okay, well look, we apply the tag, we'll get rid of that one. Let's give it, let's check that what can we do? That they've no, won't do that. So they've opened it, they've clicked it, we've applied the tag. Okay, let's wait a day and see if they've visited the URL of our promo page again. And this will be the promo page. They've visited in the last 2 days. Save. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the issue that you have with these campaigns is that you've got a maximum of 10 nodes in any given sequence. So this will be the last node that we can have according to those 10 nodes. But hopefully you get an idea of what some of the possibilities are in terms of activities after you've sent the initial newsletter. One of the great things you can do is an A/B split test. So not that we're going to be using these in this particular campaign, but an A/B split test means that you can send different things to different recipients. You can split your list into any division that you like. So it could be 20% or 80%. So the frequency of 0.05 is half. If we make this, say, 0.3, then one of the nodes, let's make it half just to make it easy. Okay, so half of the list will receive this email, whatever that is. Let's keep in mind that you always have to have a subject. And half of the list would receive, say, this one here. So right way at the very top, you start the sequence. We delete that link, join that pathway, and put the start node into the very top. Okay, so just following these lines, the campaign would start, half of the list would receive this sequence, and half of the list would receive this sequence. Okay. Again, just a lot of information. So I'll just stop that one here. Actually, no, I'll keep going just for the moment. So we'll save that campaign. The likelihood is it'll tell us that we've got too many nodes in it. Nope, it's okay. Great. Now, there's a number of ways of getting somebody into that campaign. You can do it directly just by going into a contact record, clicking on campaigns, and then just this little section here, add Jeremy to a campaign. It'll give you a list of the campaigns that are available. Click on January promo, and that will begin the first of the sequences. So if I do that, click add, it will send me the first notification. I'm not sure if it'll come through now or in a few minutes time, but the other way of adding somebody to a campaign is to create a trigger. So at the top here is manage triggers. We've got a couple of test triggers here. Let's add a new trigger. and this can be any of these events. So as an example, if Stripe processes a transaction, so let's say charge succeeded, we'll call this payment confirmation trigger. Let's do the SMS test. Okay. So basically what this is going to do is check to see if a payment has been successful in Stripe. If it is confirmed, then it will trigger the SMS test. Okay, so that campaign can be anything. I'll click into the SMS test just so you can see how simple it is. So all this is bam, sent a message, excuse me, like that. But it can be whatever actions, whatever activities you want. Okay, so this has gone for about 16 or 17 minutes now, which is a lot of information, but we've covered the basics of setting up a campaign, some of the conditional elements of campaigns, and some of the ways of getting somebody into a campaign. So just a recap is that you need to jump into campaigns and just click into each of these items here. They're very self-explanatory. Make sure that you click into the Add More and see what else is available to you across the system. Agile is an excellent and robust CRM platform, so part of it is really just kind of clicking in there and getting to know what it is that you're working with. So, okay, hopefully this makes you a little bit wiser, and as always, you can send me questions if you want or need.